All right, it's been a while, but we are back with another Steven Seagal movie, The Asian Connection.
Well, I mean, we've seen all his other films from 2016, so we just had to finish the trilogy.
Trilogy. Gosh, is Code of Honor, like, is that legitimately the best one? It's probably the best one.
Yeah.
This one isn't as... This one is probably the second worst. The Sniper one is by far the worst.
Yeah. Well, calling that a Seagal movie is such a cop-out.
Calling it a movie is a cop-out. Nothing happened! But this movie sucks. Asian Connection sucks. This was horribly put together. And I'm not just talking like story-wise or character-wise. I mean, that's all bad too, as you'd expect. This was terribly edited. The color correction, the coloring of the scenes were inconsistent. The music would be louder than the dialogue.
Oh yeah, most of the time.
There was like static audio. There was terrible narrating that was also inconsistent and served no purpose.
Ugh.
And
at like random times too.
Yes, randomly for no reason. The transition between scenes were so sloppy. I mean, it just made no sense.
I think my favorite part of the entire movie was the first scene when you see Seagal walk in
with
the do-rag on.
Oh, yeah. We get this scene where Seagal walks into a bar with his do-rag, of course. We get a terrible transition into a knife fight with some guy. We don't know why he wants to kill this guy, but he does. He kills this guy. I don't understand what's going on, but that's okay. This scene literally never comes back into the movie. There was no purpose for it. It played no part other than to give Steven Seagal
bad guy.
A knife scene. Yeah, and he's the bad guy in this. Seagal is in this movie for no more than 10 minutes. I will say, out of all the movies that we've seen him in, this might be the only one where he yells. There's a scene where he's really angry and he like flips his table over and yells at his henchmen. It was kind of hilarious. But he's not our main character. We have two main characters. They're a young couple, one of whom's a bank robber. These two characters are so unlikable. They are annoying. Like, this movie is clearly trying to go for, like... I mean, it is an R-rated film. It is kind of graphic. But it's still clearly trying to go for kind of a light, upbeat tone.
Yeah.
There's a lot of comedy.
Yeah, but the problem with that is that our three main characters are two bank robbers and the girlfriend of one of the bank robbers who's completely fine with him being a bank robber.
She's totally cool. She finds out that this guy stole a bunch of money to buy her stuff.
And the first thing she says is, "Hey, let's roll around on this and have sex."
I wrote it down. She lays on the bills and goes, "Do me on this cash." Just wow.
Dude,
and these are our main characters.
You're supposed to like these
people. You are supposed to like these people. There's a lot of comedy here. Not one bit of it is funny. The only comedy is Steven Seagal, and that's not supposed to be funny. And these characters are so unlikable. The action scenes are sloppy. There's a few gun shooting scenes that are horribly
the gun
edited.
Sound effects are... it sounds like they're shooting airsoft guns.
Yeah, I think they were. Because, like, the gunfire special effects look so cheap. Steven Seagal has this girlfriend that looks like she's 12 years old. We have the most uncomfortable sex scene with them, where he's just laying there on the bed and she's just naked. Doing stuff naked. Oh, it's so bad. My notes are a mess.
Oh, he's just sitting there stone-faced.
Yeah, it's... we have our mandatory Steven Seagal Zen scene where he talks about, stuff because he's deep apparently. And let me tell you about the best thing on this movie. We were watching the opening... Wow, look at that. The battery's almost already dead. We were looking at the credits, and it says that Michael J. White's in this movie. Michael J. White is in this movie for one scene.
Literally one scene.
He's a gun dealer. We never see him fight. He is clearly the best actor in the movie, and he runs a gang of diverse people all wearing tank tops. I call them the Tank Top Gang. I was so hoping that the Tank Top Gang would be there throughout the film, and they never come back.
No.
It was such a waste of time. This is BS. I hate this movie.
God.
Michael J. White, legitimately just should have come in and taken over. Instead, we get the three obnoxious characters and occasionally Steven Seagal. The ending is so anticlimactic. It was so lame. Guys, please do not see this movie. I mean... Wow!